What advice? I mean, would you get to those who are considering starting their business? I know, like as far as residential, commercial, I know a lot of times I'm in certain groups and it's a discussion about residential, commercial, or both. Starting out, did you do both starting out, or maybe one attack one and
Well,
went to
I
another?
would say, you gotta, if you're just starting out, we discuss it in the course, right? If you're just starting out, you gotta figure out what your strengths are, right? Personally, the residential business, it it appeals to a certain style of person. You have to have a more
Mhm.
meticulous nature, you're more detail oriented, and you have to go into it understanding that you'll probably be dealing with your client on the frontline basis, right?
Yeah.
So it's not you get to just go in and kind of clean and make it happen. In a residential setting, you go in, you're dealing with the folks that are there. Sometimes there's parents, sometimes there's kids, sometimes there's animals. All of those things come into play. Um, if you get into a commercial space, like we get bigger places, the attention to detail or the level of detail that you have to focus on is different because in somebody's house they live there, right? So they're
Yeah.
invested 100% in where you sit down this picture, or if you pick up this, figurine and you wipe under it. Like with the way that things are looking like more modern and up to date in the commercial spaces, like even the share spaces for work and all of those kind of things that you can get into offices, they are not more personalized. They're more, generic. So the cleaning, in my opinion, is a little easier. And if you're definitely trying to start a business, you want to grow and scale out, it's easier to train. When you go into
Mhm.
a residential space, the person wants to have their thing done a certain way because they live there. That's how they like it. In a commercial office or in a commercial building, generally is something that's open to the public. So you can look at it and understand what clean is as it relates to the public, but you don't have those personal ties. Like, I just want my stapler to be right here, or I just want my, tape to only be this way. So when you put the personal touches inside of a commercial space, like, you fold the toilet paper before you leave it may not be received with the same admiration as if you do it at somebody's home. But the difference is you're going to be able to have two or three people come and do that job, and then you can move on to the next job or bring on more cleaners that understand in a more generic capacity how to clean. So that's my two takes on that.